Look, we got to start out the stream. We got old Jellie. She's tired. She wants to go to sleep, but yeah, so we get to start out seeing Jellie. All right, so welcome to the stream, and as usual, make sure all the audio is good. So let me know how everything looks. So definitely let me know how it looks as we kind of get things all settled up and ready to go. Now we're in front of the Adobe house because I've been playing around with the Adobe house. Now I'm not going to mess with the interior, but I'm working on the outside a little bit, just trying to jazz it up. Oh, hey Panda, what's up? Oh, look at this. Everybody's all in here. So sheep, everybody. Look at this. Awesome. Gold. Playing graph. Awesome. Jelly. Alright, so let's get rid of you. Alright, so I want to show you guys a little bit of the work I'm doing. So all the houses in this world, I want to kind of connect by just a little pathway that kind of guides you around the world. So I just been working on this pathway just for a little bit of fun over here. It kind of flows on down here, kind of turns here, and works its way up to the path over here, leading up to the house. So just a little bit of work in this area, and of course my little paint pots over there. All right, so it's good to see everybody in here today. All right, Jellie, are you ready? Are you ready to say goodbye and go to sleep? Are you ready to go to sleep? Goodbye, everybody. I'm gonna go to sleep now. All right, looks like, yep, she's out. And she's out like a flash. Like a flash. All right, so who's excited to see the Haunted Mansion today? Who's excited to see the spooky Haunted Mansion? Let's just kind of creep around the edges before we get up too close to it. So quite a bit of the mansion is, so I've completed the building aspect of the mansion. There's still one more episode of the building of the mansion that will go up on Tuesday. And then on Friday, of course, Halloween, we'll do the official tour and some of that stuff. So there are some stuff you might see it today that will be in the building episode on Tuesday. Alright, so let's work our way through the spooky bayou. And out in the corners of our sight, we can see the Haunted Mansion. So, yeah, so lots of work done here. I don't want to show you guys too much of what we're going to see next week. So we're going to go over here and work on the landscaping in the back. So we're going to get some materials built up here. So I'm going to show you guys a cool technique that I found that makes trees really cool. Hi, Panda, you went swimming and got McDonald's. All right. I'm just looking around here for materials I want to use in my other areas. Let's see. I think I'm going to take a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a little of that. That's probably good for now. That's probably good for now. Probably good for now. All right, so I'm going to work over here by creating just a little pathway. Go. Okay. So, did you guys like today's Haunted Mansion build episode where we talked about Imagineers and some of the people responsible for building Haunted Mansion and just Disney parks in general? So that's kind of what we worked on. What did we build yesterday? Today's episode, I believe, was all kind of building this side of the mansion and building up here, kind of getting all the windows kind of settled. Hey, everybody, Garrett. How you guys doing? So I was working on, why it took me a little longer to start, I was trying to get my follow notifications going, but there's just some error somewhere in it that I'm still trying to get worked out. So hopefully, at least by the next stream, I'll have subscriber and follower alerts. So I'll have that worked out, hopefully. I'm working on it. It's just sometimes that kind of stuff likes to be a bit of a bother. There we go. So I'm thinking if the back of the mansion, it would be in an antebellum style mansion, like in the backyard. I mean, you wouldn't really picture a pool, and that's not really realistic. But what else would be back here? Like an old broken up gazebo, maybe. Kind of like a scary greenhouse, maybe. Just dropped something on my keyboard. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, I noticed. I saw that. We were close to 10,000 total views on Twitch. That's pretty awesome, actually. That's pretty awesome. All thanks to you guys, of course. An overgrown garden. Yes, very good. The map we're currently in is my creative world. So this is where we've built, of course, the modern house. We're going to build the s'more house. We built the adobe house. And, of course, our current build is the haunted mansion. There's always room for another. Okay, I'm going to grab that. There we go. So just work on this pathway that'll lead back here. This kind of overgrown pathway. There we go. And then once we move on from the pathway, I want to work on some really super cool trees. And something I found which makes branches. So we could use logs for branches. And we've used logs for branches for many Minecraft years. But I was thinking we should use fence posts now that we have multiple colors of fence posts. So I think that would be pretty cool. Oh, thanks, Panda. That means a lot, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. There we go. The roller coaster's coming up pretty soon. I've got a lot kind of going on right now, but everything should still be on track about getting that going and everything. So we'll be coming up very soon. There we go. Sweet. So now we got our little pathway. I think we could do another one kind of leading down to the water, but we'll have this one kind of like connect to this spot right there. Yeah, that'll look good. That'll look great. Now, did I tell anybody that coarse dirt is like my favorite block at the moment? I just love it. It has so many uses. So many uses. And somebody mentioned in our last video, oh, and they also gave me the directions on how to do it, to change the name of the dirt block to scaffolding. I'm so going to do that when I have a chance. Once I get the follower alert done and t-shirts done and stuff like that, I'll do that. So then I'll update the texture packs download link, and then we'll have that. Put on the hat behind you. I put it on before. I'll put it on at the end of the video. I'll put it on at the end of the video. That should be, I put on that hat like every time I get a subscriber. I should put on that hat. I should definitely do that actually. That would be pretty funny. There we go. So look at this. What is this? 3 weeks in a row that I've had consistent streams on Saturday and Sunday? Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. Oh, good evening to you also. Still morning where I am. Still morning. Well, is it morning anymore? No, it's not anymore. Time flies, I guess, when you're just trying to set up a stream. There we go. Yeah, Panda, I definitely saw that. Yeah, I'm just trying to get yeah, definitely probably use that or get another one too, because I'm seeing if I can get some other people too to wear these skins and stuff for video. So yeah, definitely thank you for making that. All right, so our pathway now. Let me just kind of give it a little bit of an edge here. There we go, give that side just a little bit of an edge. There we go. Awesome. It's 9 p.m. in England. Ooh, it's starting to get a little late. But at least we started the stream a little bit early, so it's not getting horribly late for you guys yet. Okay, all right, that's good. Let's get some light going in here. All right, and of course, if you guys want me to show you the front of the, if you want me to show you the front of the mansion or anything along the lines of that while we're working here in the back, just let me know, and then we'll take a quick little tour around the outside of the house. Yeah, look at our pathway. It looks like it's kind of growing and it's alive. Very spooky. Very spooky. Back off on that. There we go. Hey Jack, what's up? I'm doing okay. Hopefully you are too. This world will be available, or it's actually, this world is currently available for download, but it doesn't have this newest build here with the Haunted Mansion. You can go onto my channel and find that, the video Haunted Mansion, or not Haunted Mansion, Modern House World download. You can find that on my, the buttons here are rocks. You can find that on my channel, and you could, check out what's been built in here, like the Adobe house and the modern house. It just doesn't have the Haunted Mansion yet, which it will on October 31st, which of course is Halloween. So just adding and layering detail. So by doing this, I'm just adding carpet, and it just gives that extra little, extra little detail in the ground level here. So then from there, you can take out some branches or some leaves. So I like to use these fence posts now as branches of a tree. And then leaves, of course, kind of act as kind of weeds and things of that nature. You can kind of just fiddle them in around here, just kind of place them in and around like so. Just gives the ground a lot of extra detail. Now, something fun you can do is take a stone button out and just set them kind of along the pathway, and they just act as little rocks. Yes, this world will be up for download with the tour on Halloween, so that will be definitely taken care of right away. So when we do the tour, the world download will be in the description of the video. So yeah, it looks like quite a few new people. So we'll probably take a quick little tour in a moment to show you guys the front of the mansion. It's looking mighty spooky. All right, that's good. I kind of keep flying back over here to look for like inspiration on what I've done in the previous pathway and kind of, incorporate that into it. There we go. So just layer in detail, one layer after another. There we go. And I like to kind of thin thin that out just a little bit there. Okay. And then for accent, you can take over the lime green, and this looks like a brighter moss, and you can kind of stick that in here too. Just gives that area just another bit more layer. Oh, thank you, Jack Loves. And thank you. That was. I'm glad like the videos were a help. And then you can see where the path kind of like peters out right here, where the grass has started to kind of take over a little bit in that section. Now I'll show you a quick little secret thing over here. I'm not very good at making cemeteries. This is my first cemetery I've ever tried to make. So you guys could, kind of give me a little critique and see how we did. But I made like a little cemetery off the side over here, looking kind of spooky. I've never made tombstones and things, so I tried. So let me know. Let me know if you guys like the like that. I want to make another pathway. So ooh, look at the pathway we've built so far. It's nice. Oh, I love this mouse I'm using. It's got such a clickiness to it. There we go. Okay, sweet. And then we can kind of fill in our pathway here with a little bit of detail. I love adding these pieces of carpet here. It just kind of raises up the ground a little bit. And a button or two here or there. That's right, where is Bob? We don't have Bob. We need Bob. Much as he pains me, I miss him. I miss him. And then for the jungle leads, I like to mix in just a bit of just a standard oak leaf, and that just kind of gives it a little extra detail. See how you can just kind of mix it in there so it's not all the same branch. And then you can go and get into your magical inventory, find some spruce thingamabobs, and then you can kind of create a little bit of a trunk structure for the plant here. And I like to make sure you kind of cover it up too, so it's just gives the impression that there's a root system being built in there. There we go. Team Bob, how could we have a Team Bob? Oh, here's a good example of using the spruce fence posts inside the tree to create branches. So like we talked about in the in some of the previous episodes of the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland, how they wanted to keep the mansion being, you know, nice looking from the outside. Now we've decided in our mansion here that to really convey that spookiness of the mansion, I decided to make the outside pretty run down. As you can see, you know, the pathways are pretty they're cracked and, you know, broken up here and there and stuff like that. So I think that that looks good, and it helps kind of convey that spooky nature of the haunted mansion. No, Zombie, I never did die in that series. I'm actually still alive, which is kind of amazing, actually. Ooh, I wonder what's in there. Shall we go inside? Do we dare? Yeah, Penny, I would say the Haunted Mansion has some of probably the most, but every attraction has some pretty interesting history behind it and its development through time and stuff. On Tuesday, I believe, we'll talk about the Haunted Mansions throughout all the parks. So, there's a Haunted Mansion is in so there's not one Haunted Mansion in the same land in any park. So each Haunted Mansion that's in a Disney park is actually in a different land. So there's not actually one, like a Haunted, like Space Mountain, of course, you know, Space Mountain would be in Tomorrowland in every park. And, well, actually that's not true, because Space Mountain is actually in Discoveryland in Paris. Huh. I just thought of that, I didn't realize that for a second. Well, I guess I was wrong. There we go. There we go. Put that right there. There we go. Sweet. Okay, So this section over here is in desperate need of a tree. I feel like this spot needs a nice big tree. So let's fly on over here and let's get a tree going. I think a nice tree right here would look really nice. Let me just get a little bit more ground built up here in this area. There we go. There we go. Just flattening the terrain in this section just a little bit more to give it a little elevation over the rest of the ground. Okay, awesome. There we go. So just, there he is. There he is. Whoa, what are they doing? They're all looking through the windows. Whoa, here comes another one. Man, they are inspecting the Haunted Mansion and they're not happy, I can tell you that. Look at them go. You see, he's checking the width of the windowsill. You know, they don't look happy. They don't look happy. So for our trees, we're trying to find kind of a swamp tree. So something that may grow in the swamp. So this design that I've been using for the trees is something I think you could use for a jungle also. So if you're looking for making a jungle for your world or something, you could use this tree too. So it just has a lot of kind of spindly leaves kind of hanging down. I start off with just kind of like a basic square and then just kind of work out around the edges like this. So at this point, it almost looks like a palm tree. So we will kind of fix that a little bit. I may go back sometime and update the palm trees around the modern house pool. I think I can make a better set of palm trees now. I've practiced a little more. I'm trying to kind of refine that design a little bit. Yeah, definitely. We'll do a little tour of the world in a little bit. So let me finish up on this tree. And then we'll take a little tour, a little stroll. And then keep the branches. I don't want them to be in this like a sharp point at the top. These are kind of rounded tops on their trees. At least what I've found. I'm trying to look up kind of swampy trees. Because the standard Minecraft tree for this area is just not gonna do. There we go. Yeah, that looks nice. And of course, like these trees may have not been there when people were living here at the time. These kind of have grown in since then. Oh yeah, I like that. What do you guys think? Do you like the tree? I think it's looking good, I think. So I've been asked a lot about the emoticons for my subscribers, and that is in the works. Like I have two. I think I have two made. Like I just need to make sure that they're the right dimensions, and I would like to somehow test them. But I can make two more, and if you guys have any suggestions before I submit the two that I have made, let me know. Like, what would you like for a subscriber emoticon? So let me know what would make a nice one. So I've got one with Jellie, which is hilarious. Like she's got this crazy look on her face, and then I have one of either my logo or of my Minecraft, my face, like my Minecraft face, where he's got that funny look. So, so let me know what would make a good like little emoticon. I'm using OBS. It's free and it's awesome. I like trains too. Okay. And turtles? Turtles are alright. Turtles are alright, just not quite as good as trains. Alright, let's see. There we go. Alright, let's do those branches I've been talking so much about. So this section here is kind of like roots. So you can kind of create roots coming off the tree. And then I like to kind of get up in here, kind of build out stems like that. So you can kind of see like the fence posts in there, and they look a lot like branches. And I just think it looks a little bit better than sticking a lot of logs up there. Yeah, my I could show you the art book. I need to find it. But yeah, I could definitely do that. Yeah, that looks cool. What do you guys think? Do you like the branches? I think they look good, but I wanted to get your guys' opinion today on what you thought of them. My Minecraft in-game name is GoodTimesWithScar. You know what, Jack? We probably should eventually get like a prompt or like a command so that people can follow it to download either this world or the texture pack. So we got to put that on the list of things to do. We got to put that on the list. All right, so let's take a little tour. Let's take a little tour, a little spooky tour. So of course, this is kind of where you kind of start on your little journey up into the mansion. So when you download the world, make sure you guys kind of start right here for your tour. So you kind of walk up here and you notice this pathway is starting to get very overgrown. And you work your way up, you see some pillars, some gates, and you kind of come in here. And this is my favorite tree I think I've ever made. Like, I'm super proud of this tree. I'm really proud of that tree. I love that. So then you kind of work your way over here, and you got a nice little sundial, and that leads you right up to the mansion. The mansion. But we won't go in today because that is for Halloween. There we go. I like that little tree. I think that tree, it looks nice. So let me just check one thing real quick. There it goes. Awesome. Okay, wonderful. Am I planning on building something special for Christmas? I do want to build something. I don't have an exact idea yet. You could always turn this mansion into Haunted Mansion Holiday. But no, I haven't quite decided what to do yet for Christmas for like a cool build. I know we'll be kind of neck deep in the roller coaster and the s'more house during that time, but we'll definitely do something. We'll definitely do something. About this section right here, let's do a couple little trees. Let's do little trees made out of these fence posts. What do you think, Bob? You want to come over here and critique it? So these are just kind of like spindly little stick trees. Kind of build up like a base with some fence posts and try to cover up the fence posts as much as possible. Sometimes you're able to kind of fit you know, some logs under there. You could set up a log kind of at that point. Maybe set up another one kind of like right there. But it depends. It's just sometimes it doesn't look that great. Sometimes it does. Kind of depends on how it is arranged. There we go. Where are all these zombies? Oh. Oh, they're down here. Wait. Look at Bob. Look at Bob over there. There's another one. Oh, hey-o. Good night. Oh, man. I'm just kind of brainstorming with my head here a little bit, looking around, trying to figure out what's next. What is next? This section's still a little blank. I might even add an additional tree, maybe a little closer to the path right here. Maybe just a smaller one. Just kind of goes up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, just a smaller one. And then we can just mix in a couple oak leaves. There we go. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that looks nice. You got 2 or 3 actually, 3 of those. Let's put one right there. Awesome. And then we could do some bushes back here. Some spooky bushes. You can see how that's kind of like overlapping a little bit on the mansion. There we go. And then we could maybe even make another one on this side over here. But yeah, do you guys like the landscape so far? Is the kind of the design okay? You know, kind of this rundown look. Do you have any other ideas for trees or anything like that? Definitely let me know. Definitely let me know as we kind of progress around on the outside of the mansion here. There we go. Let's do a different colored base. There we go. Yeah, that looks spooky. Ooh, a tree farm icon. For emoticon? That might be cool. Yeah, put a giant Christmas tree in the snowy area of Scarland. That'd be interesting. The problem is with all the new biome changes, we'll have to find somewhere. Well, actually, the original area of Scarland is now a snowy biome apparently. We could look it over there maybe. Let's get out some of our bone meal, and let's make a couple bigger plants over here. There we go. Alright, those zombies are driving me crazy. We'll say goodbye for a little while. There we go. Just putting a few pieces of tall grass in this section over here. There we go. Do ferns make sense in kind of like a Louisiana type kind of bayou? Does that make sense? Bye, Bob. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's work in this section a little bit and add some more layers of detail. And let's go into our magical inventory. And let's get out that. There we go. Let's see. So in some of these spots, let's stick a little bit of this in there. And then we can, whoops, add a couple carpet pieces here or there. There we go. Awesome. Hey, that looks pretty good. Let's see, what else could we do? We could place a button, you know, get some... Oh, this looks also a little bit cool. You could stick a couple just wood buttons on the sides of trees. Anything where you can add just a small bit of detail to a tree, I think really adds to it. And I've never tried a fence post. Huh. That might be cool somewhere. I don't know about right there in particular, but might be cool somewhere. We'll keep that in mind. Am I thinking of doing what was that, a Pokemon series? No, I've never really done too much in the way of that. I am, in fact, looking for a new mod series. I've actually been looking for one for a long time, but I still just haven't found the right series, you know, to do. But if you guys ever have any suggestions, let me know. Just haven't found the perfect one. You know, I've tried a whole bunch of them, but still haven't found one that's like, ooh, I want to try that one. You know? But I'm sure there's some good ones out there right now. I know I've been meaning to try to do maybe some terraformer craft. I think maybe that would be cool. I know Miguel out there, he wants me to do it. I don't know if he's still watching or not. Return of exit. I'm just kind of putting around over here looking for our next area we want to enhance. But let's kind of have an overview. There we go. When we started out, that was just a blank field. Now we've got a spooky meandering pathway. I'm going to take the path here and I'm going to extend it down to the water. All right, I'm going to extend this path to the water. Try not to make any straight lines too much. I feel like this pathway is maybe not even original to the house, but maybe that it started to kind of form. Maybe the animals have made trails, or nefarious people out here. People aren't supposed to be here, trespassing, different things like that. Maybe they've kind of made trails through here. Seems like any good spooky house always has people up to no good around here, so. Hey Evan, I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Would an old boat fit here? That might be cool, like kind of half sunk. That would be kind of cool, like a half sunk boat. That's pretty cool. Like yeah, we could do like a little dock and then and a boat. Here we go. All right, good. Let's fly on over here and grab that. There we go. Oops. There we go. Awesome. So now we got a little pathway going down to the water's edge. Okay. Oh, let's grab some of that. See, a lot of this detail nobody will even notice, but I think it's important to add. The ghosts notice, you know. We want to make sure the ghosts like it. They'll notice it. Makes them feel more at home. Right? Right? Diamond Dimensions? Huh, I've never heard of that mod pack. Is it on the Feed the Beast launcher or like the Technic one? Or is it kind of like a, you know, a standalone type thing? Oh, okay, I'll definitely check that out then. I'll definitely check it out. All right, let's go to our second story balcony up here. I was fiddling around with doors, and the problem with these doors is they're just 2 blocks, you know, high, and it just feels like the mansion needs something that's a door that's 3 blocks, or you know, almost even 4. But I don't know. These doors are just too small, and they need to be bigger. They look like, I don't know, like this is like the little mouse's entrance to the house. Like that's the entrance for the mouse. I feel like this is the prime spot for an awesome tree. I feel like this is a good spot. Let me work up this side of here. There we go. Just a small little kind of pedestal that the tree will sit on. There we go. That looks cool. Actually, it probably would have looked better from if I would have reversed it, but it's okay. And we will take this branch and go like that. There we go. This is gonna be a super cool tree. It's gonna be a super cool tree. We've got a cow friend down there, just wandered in. Just wandered in. So I'm kind of grabbing up here, so I'm starting here and then kind of working my way down, and then I'll go over that next set and then work down a little lower than that previous one, like that. So each layer kind of gets a little longer and a little longer as we kind of go down. Oh yeah, vines, definitely, definitely. Definitely we should add some more vines. I always have to be, I'm really particular on vines, like I like vines to be a certain length, and then once they start getting crazy and it's like, ah. So I'll go through the Bayou before the tour video, and go through the Bayou and kind of like trim out the vines. Nice job on the command there, Jack. Nice. Ooh, cobwebs. Yeah, we ought to add some cobwebs. So, I want to add ghosts, alright? So I want to add ghosts to the mansion. Something like that. And I know there's some cool ways of doing stuff like this with command blocks, like creating like flying entities and things of that nature. And I saw it on Hypixel's server yesterday. They had some flying stuff in there. Like, oh man, how do I do this? That would be like so cool. So if anybody knows of like an awesome like tutorial somewhere on creating like flying entities, which I guess somehow you would make them bat invisible and put something on it, like something spooky related. If anybody has any like tutorials like that they know of somewhere, let me know. Send me a link on Twitter after the stream, and I'll definitely look into it. See if we can add some scary ghosts flying around the mansion. I think that'd be pretty cool. Okay, let's take a look from our upper balcony over here. It looks good, but it looks identical to the one next to it. Look at that, they're like almost identical. Well, that's not what we want. Not at all. We will make this one much taller. So we'll just get this one way up there. Okay. And then we can just build the base up from here. There we go. See, with this tree, we're just kind of making it kind of wild and crazy. All the branches are kind of flowing all about and things of that nature. Hey, Robert, what's up? Yeah, I wish I had some more stuff in this world. I want to see, like we talked about before, I still haven't had a chance to see if I can get my the underwater house built into this world somehow. You know, I need to find an ocean and see if I can use one of those fancy world editors to kind of send it on over, and I think that'd be cool. Oh, yeah, there's going to be a secret thing to this mansion. There is definitely a secret passageway. But you'll have to wait till Halloween to see it. Alright, I got carried away with that voice, sorry. There we go. Yeah, now this tree looks a little bit different than that other one. And that was our intention. Yeah, I think this tree is going to be really cool. I just realized that it's way, way darker in my room than it was a few minutes ago. Clouds have just kind of swarmed in. I'm like in shadow on the webcam. I would like to see like take the video, the portion from this, like speed it up and watch like my room just go pretty much pitch black behind me.